Hey YouTube, this is Ben Yessel. I'm going to make this video very quick. Well, maybe not very quick. Um, I'm visiting my parents this weekend. Um, I'm not even sure why I need to make this video, but maybe maybe I do. Um, I had a family. I was teaching their son piano lessons a while back. Who they don't do YouTube, and many other folks that are uh, more well behaved don't do YouTube as well. Do you know why? Do you guys know why? It's because YouTube doesn't really do a good job of monitoring and taking action regarding uh, behavior of people on its forum. They don't. I thought they did on some, but I think they've gotten to the point where there's too much of that. This is quite some time ago. Really. Um, it's a shame because that's the kind of people that, amongst other types of people, that obviously people that behave themselves are the kinds of people I would like to make videos for on YouTube. It's the same deal with many other folks here. We've never enjoyed having to deal with riffraff, but it's just yeah. Let me give you guys an example of what I'm talking about here. It's not just anything new. And of course, I'm going to be on here still. I'm not deterred. Certainly not that. Some little tart came along and kind of, let's see, how can I put this? Yeah, I've seen it before. That's not important what she's saying. She really took offense, though, I think, to some things I said about Taylor Swift. Like, I think a lot of folks need a reality check here. They really do need a reality check. There are people that think they're good but aren't. Period. They suck. They're not good musicians. Taylor Swift is one of them. Same thing with vast majority of people in the pop music world. Vast majority. Easily. They suck. They're not good musicians. Not by any stretch of the imagination. They just look good in front of a camera, and that goes away with time. Depending on how they take care of themselves. And eventually we all get old. All of us. You try Botox, whatever, doesn't matter. They all get old. So that's one thing. That has nothing to do with music at all. I've mentioned this before in other videos. And what, they have a good voice? So go on American Idol and have them praise someone. Simon Cowell can say, yeah, good job. That doesn't mean crap. It means more money for some company. It means you're just a tool. It has nothing to do with being a good musician. Nothing. Now, if you're a good singer, you dance at the same time, and you write your own songs, and see, that's just the tip of the iceberg still. And you understand harmony very, very well, and rhythm. And I would still add to that list before I could say, oh, you're actually a real musician. Lionel Richie. Lionel Richie is a real musician. Michael Jackson. Also, I think overall I would say he's a real musician. Sure. These guys I can talk to about music. Taylor Swift? Are you kidding me? And have you guys heard her music? I mean, I don't go around putting down country music, guys, but it's no different. Now, some people like Justin Bieber have actually had increasingly better feelings for personally because I've really liked what he said about some stuff. Well, recent times. I think he's somebody I respect more. It's not that I disrespect Taylor Swift. Personally, I have no idea what she's like, and I think, okay, sure, she's okay. Her music sucks though. It's not. It's forgettable. No, it's fine if my students like it, and I like the fact that my students like it because I like what I've never been critical of my students' musical tastes. That's not, and there are many music teachers that will be that way, and I don't do that stuff. But no, I don't respect her music at all. It all sounds the same. It's all just some stupid, smarmy. Let me get back at you stuff. It doesn't, and if it has anything to do with Taylor Swift's real personality, it's all the more reason for me just to talk to hands, Taylor. I don't care what is going on with you. I don't give a rip. I have other things to do with my time. I have other things to do with my time than listen to some stupid, nonsensical, banal, insipid comments. You're gonna get the same, you get the same response from anybody who has any degree of any knowledge of classical music whatsoever, or any music in general. You get the same response from jazz folks. You wouldn't believe, just as an undergrad in college, you wouldn't believe how many people are just like, Kenny G sucks, man. All these people that think that all these people that are praised in the pop music world, no, they're not real musicians. You think some of you guys think this is just me saying this stuff? Man, I'm merciful. I give these guys the olive branch. I really do. So many of these guys, you don't even know a particle of the criticism that comes from classical jazz and I'd say hard rock, heavy metal world. All the kind of arenas where you have real musicians that practice their instruments hours and hours and hours a day, hone their craft. They write meatier, more substantial music of many different types, but stuff that just goes beyond 1, 4, 5, 7 chords and just is a waste of time. But no, I actually talk. This is good to mention because this is not just going after one person on YouTube. Although sometimes I make videos like that, I don't care. This is my channel. I do what I want. Doesn't matter what this person's name is. The larger issues are, one, these pop musicians suck. It's just pathetic. They're pathetic. They think they're real musicians, and they're not. Not until I can hear that they actually have some real skill. They've written their own stuff. Nope. Not gonna fly. I don't care even if there are judges in some stupid pop contest thing. It doesn't mean they're real musicians. That doesn't mean that at all. What is the definition of popular? It means it's popular. It doesn't mean it has nothing to do with the quality of music. It has nothing to do with actual real skill. Nothing. It's just popular. Were the popular kids in high school truly more worthwhile people? No. Often the opposite, but not always. Sometimes they're really great people. But no. Do I have to mention this stuff? I feel like I'm talking to a bunch of 15-year-olds here. You have to babysit you guys? You guys need a nappy? You need some time out time? If any one of you guys wants to have an actual conversation with me, it's south of, I don't know, 30 years old, okay, have a real conversation with me. Really, let's get into it. Now, I've been told by one of my peers in college that they have a different skill set, or that they're a different kind of musician. So, and she was nice about it. It's a different kind of person. It made sense. But I don't want people thinking that these people are in some way or shape or form, they have anything remotely in common with anybody who's a real musician in terms of actual musical skill. They don't. They don't. Now, Ben Folds, I've heard that he is actually a real musician of some sort. Now, regarding actually how his musical skill compares to mine, that's a different deal, but I can talk to Ben. I know enough about Ben to say, yeah, okay, I can respect this guy. And again, I'm not saying that I think his music is amazing. That's a different thing altogether. I mean, there's different levels of being awed by a musician. But I don't... When someone praises or puts him down, I'm likely to kind of take a middle road and just not comment on something. Because I personally know, Ben is a pretty decent musician, but I just haven't heard a lot of his stuff, for instance. But I know that he's a real musician, right? On some level, Yeah. Now, Lady Gaga, I think she's said to have a degree or something. I don't know. Has some skill. But the thing about Lady Gaga is that her character puts me off. That's an obvious one. So even if she has some more real skill, I just don't care for her because of her character. A little bit of a situation, but I don't know how much of her real skill comes through in her music either, and it's forgettable. So, I don't know. It's a different deal altogether. Petulant, asinine, insipid, banal, not well thought out comments coming from fangirls. It's the kind of stuff I just want to say, don't waste my time. Just don't waste my time. Stop insulting people that really have put their whole lives on the line for years and years. Finances and everything to become better musicians. Stop talking out of your ass. Why? My whole channel is set up for people that have a brain on their heads. There's nothing about my channel that is even remotely forgiving. To people that can't get it together. Nothing. Guys, if any of you are here reading this that this applies to, get it together, man. You can have different opinions than me, sure. But if you're some stupid fanboy, fangirl, some person, and you're just defending them because I hurt your wee little feelings, man, honestly, just piss off. Go somewhere else. No time for this crap. But I think most of you aren't this way. So for you, I have to apologize for having to make this video. But I hope that you're getting something out of this anyway. Don't talk to me about music unless, one, you're a real musician, or two, You know how to behave yourself. That's the first thing. Secondly, unless you've seen all my videos, or we know each other in real life, or you've seen many of my videos, and you just have really, really good insight into people, and etc., any comments that are personal, yeah, they're getting reported to YouTube. Oh, yeah. Now, if I had thousands upon thousands of commenters on my channel at that point, it's like, ah, man, too much. Can't keep track of it all. Whatever, But I know people that have hundreds of thousands of subscribers that still read comments. Yep. It still happens, even at that level. Behave yourself, folks. Talk to you guys soon.